what's up everybody? My name is Katicus, and today I'm going to do a video on something that I absolutely love, and that is reverb. The question is, why is reverb such a popular effect in music? It might even be the most popular effect in music. So today we're going to listen to some examples of my Moog Voyager XL playing sounds with no reverb, and then turning on the reverb and hearing how they sound. For the video today, I'll be using the Voyager XL for the synthesis. There we go. And I will be using the Eventide H9 Max for the effects. And there are a few different kinds of reverbs on there, and I will go through them and show you. Just why is reverb so popular? Of course, so is delay. But today, I don't want. I don't want to do delay today. I want to do reverb. So let's jump into it. Let's figure out why exactly reverb is such a popular sound effect in music. Okay, so give me a second. I'll flip the camera around, get everything set up, get all the wires going in, stuff like that, and then we will do some sonic exploration together. See you guys in a second. All right, hello and welcome back. In this part of the review, I already told you, I'm gonna play sounds and stuff, and then I'm gonna turn on the effects, okay? Okay, so here we are. I don't know if you can see it in the frame because my synth is down here. Trust me. See? Okay, so now we're going to try a bunch of different patches, and we're going to hear it with the reverb and without the reverb. And there are a couple kinds of reverb in the pedal that I'm using, the Eventide H9. So I will try a couple of them. We might hear a couple other effects in there, but our key focus right now is reverb. I'd first like to say, why is reverb such an important effect in making music, especially electronic music and stuff like that? And there are a couple reasons. Number one, it just sounds good. I mean, everybody who plays with music and stuff knows that. And today, when I'm making this video and I play some sounds, you're going to hear the difference. It really brings a lot of sounds to life. As when it comes to vocals and stuff, a good use of reverb can also be used to hide a person's weak voice. So for example, I kind of have a weak voice. I can be loud and stuff like that, but singing in key is something just imagine if you were to hear a single I love you at the beginning and at the end, there's a little bit of your body preparing to start and preparing to finish. So the end or whatever, just a tiny little bit might sound a little bit off key or something like that. Reverb can do a lot to hide those little bits of not niceness by carrying the most the strongest sound or the strongest part of that lyric or whatever, making that sound carry through and kind of cover up the ugly parts of singing. I mean, I'm say ugly in my case. Okay, so yeah. But then the other thing is that on a deeper level, reverb kind of it can express more of an emotional impact. Instead of just having kind of a two-dimensional sound, it becomes more 3D. It kind of fills things up. But that's just my theory, and I'll stick with that. In the meantime, while we're all mulling it over, I'm going to start playing some sounds, because that's what you're here for. What does it sound like? How good does it sound? So let's start with just a very simple sound on the Moog, and you can hear it. It's kind of meh, it's not something that I would not really know what to do or how to put that into music. But let's turn on the reverb and see how that sounds. Hear that feedback, hear that squeal. Very nice. Okay, let's turn off the reverb again. Okay. And let's turn the reverb back on. Cool. Kind of in between my camera and microphone and left arm. So if you're wondering why I'm doing it like so weirdly, that's why. That's that. Now you know. Okay, let's try another. Holy smokes. Okay. Turn off the reverb to start with. It's actually not a bad sound, and you don't want to put reverb on everything. Sometimes you want the patch or the sound that you're using to be tight, and reverb is anything but tight, unless you're like tight. But it straight it lengthens sounds. It makes them more three-dimensional, and something like this here. It can sound really good without any sustain on it too. Right, like you could use it as a bass line. Or we can turn on the, what's the thing we're talking about? Oh yeah, reverb. And have a listen to its sound. Turn our release up somewhat too. Cool. So that's more like a trancey sound than before. If we turn off the reverb again. Still a nice sound, of course. It's totally a nice sound. Just the like pure, unadulterated or unchanged sound of the Moog. It's wonderful, but throwing the reverb on there really just gives it something like profound feeling. Let's try another patch. Cool. That'd actually be a really good bass sound, or like bass line patch. Okay, but what about with some reverb? Parts of it kind of sound a little too rhythmic for it, but other parts sound very sci-fi, steampunk or cyberpunk. Yeah, cyberpunk. Moving on to this. I don't know what this is. Let's first turn off our reverb and see how it sounds. Not bad. Now with some reverb. the reverb. And once again with the reverb. It's almost magical sounding. Okay, let's turn off the reverb again, and we're going to go to another patch. In my opinion, this patch has kind of like a very cheap feeling to it, kind of like a toy piano or a toy electric piano feeling to it. But as soon as we throw the reverb on it, it just infinitely makes it sound a lot more like high quality. You'll see. Hold on. Of course, when we get into the lower notes, when the lower keys, lower octaves, it sounds a lot fatter. That's the Moog just doing what the Moog does. Now with the reverb. Cool. What about the lower notes or lower octaves? I'm sorry if I keep like throwing the terms around all wrong. But what about the lower octaves? Okay, that's a little bit scary. Next patch. Turn off the reverb. Cool. Sounds like the kind of sound that could be in like a children's cartoon or something. Thanks for watching Floppy and Friends. Okay, let's turn on the reverb. Very cool. I believe there are a few more, I mean, of course there are a few more reverbs on this pedal. No, I'm not drunk if you're wondering. A few more reverbs on here. Let's see if I can find any of them. This one's called... That's right. Gets a wonderful synthesizer and a wonderful pedal and starts playing Angry Birds. Just trying to move up in the world. Okay. This is the last patch I'm going to play through the reverb. And in this one, I'm going to turn it back to the one that I was using before because I'm a little more comfortable with it. Okay. In this patch, it's very atmospheric or very, what's that kind of music? Ambient. It's very ambient. You can kind of hear it just kind of growling a little bit. It's cool, but let's turn a reverb on and see what happens. It becomes kind of like horror movie-ish. Excuse the added effect. So creepy. There are times in our lives when we must face dire decisions. And in those times, we call Superman. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the light back on. Sorry. Okay, sorry, I think I just murdered my gimbal. Okay, so I'm gonna end the video on that note. Sorry for the like shakiness of the video right now, but my gimbal has just given up and it feels like it's overheating. I thank you guys very much for watching, and if you guys have any questions or comments, then please leave them in the questions, in the comments section down below, and I'll be sure to answer them as best I can. And in the meantime, drop a like, drop a subscribe. I totally appreciate it. And I will see you guys again the next time I make a video. Also, I want to say thank you guys very much for helping me hit 300 subscribers. That's pretty awesome. It's not a huge amount, but to me, that's pretty awesome. It means that there's at least a few people that are enjoying my videos. So greatly appreciated. And I will see you guys next time. This is Gaticus out.